Hello, my name is Dr. Allan Spiegel. I'm a neurologist practicing in Florida for the past 35 years and treating patients with hyperbaric medicine for the past 20 years. Among the numerous medical conditions I do treat with hyperbaric therapy is pre and post surgery. And let me go into detail about what this is. We have patients that are either going for joint surgery or post-surgery, and they wish to have a better healing time and decrease in infection. Hyperbaric therapy is the modality that actually can do that. And what we have patients do is come in for a few sessions before their scheduled surgical procedure, and then immediately after the surgical procedure. Now, what this does is it saturates your body prior to surgery with 8 to 10 times more oxygen than is currently present. Now, what that does is, number one, improves your immune system, helps fight off infection, and also reduces the scarring that could occur if you did not have the hyperbaric therapy. So what we find in patients who have, let's say, joint surgery, that the risk of post-operative infection is dramatically less. There was even a study where they found that if you do hyperbaric therapy before any surgical procedure, there is a significant decreased risk of anesthesia problems that could arise. Another example we see is patients who are going for plastic surgery. Before someone goes for plastic surgery, particularly smokers, because smokers have a tendency to have poor circulation anyway, and patients who are smokers tend to have poor results because there's poor healing due to poor saturation of the tissues. And if a patient comes for a few sessions of hyperbaric therapy prior to plastic surgery, and then after plastic surgery, the amount of swelling post-operatively is dramatically less. The risk of blood clots are less. The healing process is probably 3 times faster. And we find that patients are even able to go back to work much sooner than they would have had they not had hyperbaric therapy. What do you think your actresses and actors do in Hollywood? This is exactly what they do. I've spoken to plastic surgeons in Hollywood who actually have their own hyperbaric center, and they take the patient from the OR into hyperbaric therapy for a few sessions, and our fancy people, the actors and actresses, are able to resume their activities faster without anyone knowing they underwent a procedure. There is phenomenal response with accelerating the healing process. Another example, I had a patient of mine who underwent foot surgery, rather extensive foot surgery. And the healing process was supposed to take as much as 6 to 8 weeks before they'd be able to get back on their feet and work once again. And after, I believe it was 2 weeks worth of therapy, which that's about 10 treatments, they were back to where they were prior to surgery as far as being able to function. So when someone says there's nothing else you can do, just learn to live with whatever the consequences are that's going to come with the surgical procedure. Don't listen to them. Give us a call. We will assess you, give you the recommendations, and you'll be very happy, I believe, with the results.